Hey guys, and welcome to the Working Money channel. So I saw this from Gregory Zachary on Twitter at Greg_Zach, and he wanted to bring this to our attention. Now, I don't know how many of you guys know this. Ripple's lawsuit has been pushed, but here's a new document suggesting that there could be a private mediation somewhere within the next few months. So, United States District Court, Northern District of California reported with regards to the case, the Zakhanov versus Ripple Labs Inc., that there is going to be case referral to ADR for private mediation on March 19th, 2021. Now, this happening in private mediation, some people speculating about this, namely Jim Hyatt here, whose tweet was retweeted out by Greg. The Ripple lawsuit, March 19th, 2021, private mediation. This is inherently about money, and a possible monetary settlement may end the whole lawsuit. Just something to keep an eye on for those of you concerned that this may bleed into 2023, as the court schedule showed. We've got a lot of dates into 2022 on this, and then 2023, even as late as 2023. So I think for a lot of us, we just kind of want this to get sorted out. We don't want this to drag on for too much longer. And could it be that the U.S. government isn't giving XRP the clarification it needs as a security or otherwise due to this ongoing court case? Maybe this is even why Ripple has decided to just pay this joker off and get this done with. Now, of course, I'm sure the courts have been backlogged as well due to the beer flu pandemic. This has been happening worldwide, so I wouldn't be surprised if that were part of the story as well. It ain't looking better, guys. Not even in Germany. XRPCRYPTOWOLF posted this. 300 banks in Germany are now charging negative interest rates, including Commerzbank, ING, and Deutsche Bank. So, a new report revealed that more than 300 banks in Germany are now charging some customers negative interest rates. And I just named those 3 banks there. Banks in Germany have been increasingly passing on the burden of negative interest rates to their clients after the European Central Bank, the ECB, adopted a negative interest rate policy. After lowering one of its key interest rates into negative territory in June 2014, the ECB then lowered the deposit facility rate incrementally until it reached the current rate of negative 0.5% in September 2019. A German financial product comparison portal, Payout, conducted a study on 1,300 banks and savings banks in Germany. It found that more than 300 financial institutions charge some of their customers negative interest rates. The portal reported last week. Out of these banks, almost 200 of them impose negative interest rates on private customers. The rates and terms vary by bank. So we are seeing this more and more. It hasn't come to the United States yet where we are seeing negative interest rates, but it could happen. If banks need the money to survive, they could eventually one day, it's not unheard of, charge you a fee for keeping your money in the bank. This is partially why a lot of us are, a little leery of bank practices and are keeping our money elsewhere, namely in cryptocurrencies. It would be better if we could actually use our cryptocurrency in a more tangible way, I suppose. Use it to pay our bills, so on and so forth. I know a lot of you guys probably do not want to do that because you're waiting for your investment to rise. But a lot of these Bitcoin bulls who got into Bitcoin back in the early days and have made, millions and millions of dollars, just have their Bitcoin sitting in their account and take out only a little bit as they need to do these things. Some people are saying that in the not too distant future, we will see a day where, we will be able to use different products to be able to pay for things in cryptocurrency. And I think that with the PayPal news, we are going to start to see this in 2021, moving into 2022. PayPal is going to be the mainstream's foray into cryptocurrency, getting them used to buying, Bitcoin, Litecoin, what have you, then utilizing those cryptocurrencies to pay their bills with. The US dollar is in trouble. And not only that, the world economy has basically taken a huge hit because of this beer flu pandemic. Thought that was interesting to bring to you guys. I also saw this. So this from Digital Assets Daily, largest crypto exchanges CEO speaks out on regulations. This coming from Changpeng Zhao from BINANCE, guys. He says, right now we are definitely seeing more users come in, this with regards to the BINANCE exchange, more adoption happening and more institutional participation. These are all good things because, when BAT came online, we were thinking to ourselves, this is great. This is going to mean an inflow of money is going to go into cryptocurrencies, and we really didn't see that back in September 2019. But Changpeng Zhao is seeing it. He goes on to say, overall, things are going pretty well, I would say. The optimism over institutional investor interest, among other factors, has led Bitcoin to more than double this year. As we know, it is up past $16,000 per BTC. Meanwhile, the regulatory environment has been rapidly evolving with greater restrictions in many areas of the world. Global central banks have also been moving towards developing their own digital currencies, of course. Changpeng Zhao does also talk about the Chinese renminbi and China's push for their CBDC, though global central central bankers for a while snubbed digital currencies, many are now rushing to better understand potential use cases. A survey by the Bank for International Settlements of 66 central banks earlier this year showed heightened interest in digital currencies, and an increasing number said they are looking at issuing their own so-called central bank digital currencies, or CBDC. He says China is way ahead of other countries, adding that this will put pressure on others to push their efforts forward. The first one to have a central bank digital currency working will be in a position to attract a lot of international usage, international volumes, he said. So it sounds like this is going to be China. Of course, it's only now that the United States is thinking possibly about, starting work on a CBDC, but too little too late. We don't know yet. This probably will help significantly in making the RMB, which is the renminbi, a more dominant currency in the world. And if that works, then I think that will put pressure on other central banks to get their own central bank digital currencies out as soon as possible. So Changpeng Zhao obviously seeing this as, a technological arms race, so to speak. China obviously at the forefront, the United States lagging behind, the two biggest economies in the world. The rest of this article just talks a little bit about BINANCE and how they are growing, and how even though there were some legal issues in the United States, Changpeng Zhao describes what that was all about. So guys, I'll link this article in the description if you want to read further. Wanted to thank Digital Assets Daily for posting that. There was also this, guys, from Panda Ripple XRP. So apparently Bitrue will be increasing their power piggy interest for XRP, with the APR increased from 4.1% to a whopping 5.3%. And guys, they are saying that this increase is the biggest across the board, apparently. Starting from November 20th, customers who use Bitrue's power piggy investment service to stake XRP will see their APR increase from 4.1% to 5.3%, a figure which Bitrue claims is the highest baseline interest for XRP across the whole cryptocurrency industry. Now, this means that you'll have to actually leave your cryptocurrency on an exchange if you guys want to do this. I personally don't have a Bitrue account, just full disclosure here. XRP stake payout on Bitrue are released every day with no lockup period required. Bitrue's chief marketing officer, Adam O'Neill, said the move to increase interest rates was part of a strategy to increase the utility of XRP among the exchange's customer base. He goes on to say, "We're proud to have served the XRP community for many years already, and we always hear demand from these users asking for us to help maximize the utility of their XRP. In response to the community's voice, we are now happy to be the #1 destination for XRP investments." So guys, if you do not have a Bitrue account, I do not have an affiliate link in the description. You're going to have to figure out how to open up one on your own. Bitrue listed XRP immediately after its launch in 2018, where it was made into a base currency and can now be traded against over 50 different digital assets. Bitrue's focus on XRP is such that a reciprocal relationship has formed with the coin's leadership and community, with Ripple naming Bitrue as one of their recommended exchanges for purchasing XRP tokens. So thought that was interesting, guys. I'll leave this article in the description if you want to read further. Bitrue now offering 5.3% APR on any XRP investment that you leave, I guess, on the Bitrue exchange. Just wanted to bring this up real quick too, that Bitrue is indeed one of the 14 exchanges that will be supporting the Spark token airdrop. This courtesy of XRP_Crow on Twitter at STEDAS. Here's the tweet here, guys. I'll link it in the description. There are 14 exchanges, 9 wallets that will be supporting the airdrop. And just because we were talking about Bitrue, Bitrue is one of them. Thought that information might be of some use to you. More news here, guys, from WIETSEWIND in terms of solutions for holding your XRP. This coming from WIETSEWIND, of course. Some Pro expected at the end of December 2020 will include optional enable/disable per account incoming transaction notifications. So WIETSEWIND obviously, attaching a little screen grab here of his phone and the new generation of the Some app payment received, Wiets' test account. Of course, this guy's always working hard to deliver the best XRP-related products in the industry. WIETSEWIND is from XRPL Labs. So I'd be interesting to see what updates the Some Pro app has at the end of December 2020. And finally, guys, it is good to know that the XRP and JPY volume at SBI VC is picking up. This from Panda Ripple XRP on Twitter retweeted this out, and we are seeing indeed XRP to JPY volume picking up. That is the Japanese yen. It's only a matter of time before we start to see XRP really start to make a move. We're still holding on strong, okay, roughly in the 27-cent range. We've also got the Nike swoosh on our side. If you guys didn't check out that video, I'll post it up here. The world is looking great for crypto hodlers, I know, unfortunately at the detriment to the rest of the economy because of this beer flu pandemic. But just realize, guys, you are making the right decision to be investing in cryptocurrencies. And also just remember, at this time in history, more people than ever are interested in cryptocurrencies, and this number is just going to continue to rise as soon as we start to see people FOMOing into the market very, very soon. That's just my opinion, but I want to hear what you guys think. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like the video if you like the content I'm providing. I always love hearing your comments. See you in the next one, guys.